There are moments in sports that feel bigger than the final score. Moments where one look, one decision, or one exchange suddenly becomes the story everyone is talking about. And for Indiana Fever fans, that moment may have just happened right on the sideline. Because what started as a normal game quickly turned into one of the most talked about controversies surrounding Caitlin Clark this season. Cameras caught an intense exchange between Clark and head coach Stephanie White. Seconds later, Clark was heading to the bench. And almost immediately, fans started asking the same question. Was this simply a coaching decision, or was something much bigger happening behind the scenes? The footage spread across social media at lightning speed. Every angle was analyzed. Every facial expression was dissected. Fans zoomed in, replayed clips, and debated what they were seeing. Clark appeared frustrated. White appeared equally intense. Nobody could hear every word being said, but viewers were convinced they had just witnessed a breaking point in a relationship that had been under scrutiny for months. And that's where things got interesting, because this wasn't just about one conversation. For many Fever fans, this moment seemed to confirm concerns they had been building all season long. Concerns about coaching decisions, concerns about player rotations, and concerns about whether Clark was being treated differently than everyone else on the roster. The game itself had already been frustrating. Indiana was struggling to find consistency. Defensive breakdowns were creating problems. Momentum was slipping away. But instead of talking about the actual basketball, everyone suddenly found themselves focused on the sideline. Then came the substitution. Shortly after the exchange, Clark was taken out of the game, and rookie Raven Johnson entered. Normally, substitutions happen dozens of times every night around the league without anyone paying attention. This one was different. The reaction online was immediate. Some fans believed the timing couldn't be ignored. Others argued that coaches make difficult decisions every game, and people were reading too much into the moment. The debate exploded almost instantly. What made the situation even more complicated was that Raven Johnson herself wasn't the issue. The rookie has shown flashes of talent and has earned opportunities throughout the season, but that didn't stop fans from focusing on what they believed the substitution represented. To them, it wasn't about who entered the game, it was about who left it. And just like that, a routine coaching decision became one of the biggest talking points in women's basketball. But the more people talked about the moment, the more another question started surfacing. Was this really an isolated incident? Many Fever supporters didn't think so. Throughout the season, fans have closely monitored the interactions between Clark and White. Every post-game interview, every timeout, every visible reaction on the bench. With Clark becoming one of the biggest stars the sport has ever seen, every move is magnified under a microscope. Some supporters began pointing to previous games where Clark appeared visibly frustrated. Others referenced moments where White publicly challenged the team's performance. Over time, those clips created a narrative that some fans couldn't ignore. Whether that narrative is completely fair or not is another debate entirely, but perception matters. And right now, perception has become one of Indiana's biggest challenges. What makes Clark unique is the way she sees the game. Her court vision has become legendary. Her ability to recognize opportunities before they happen separates her from most players in basketball. She's built her entire career on confidence, creativity, and an aggressive approach to leadership. Those qualities help transform her into a national phenomenon. The real question is whether that friction leads to growth or division. And that's exactly why fans are paying so much attention to this situation. As the controversy continued spreading online, sports commentators began weighing in.